I tell you, this morning I was behind one of those concrete trucks, the ones that when it turns, which, by the way, is a fascinating invention.
That it spins the concrete? Yeah.
And I was behind this truck, and I'm looking, and now the power line that he'd gone under, it's like it was like spinning. You take like you're gonna hit somebody with a towel, like
yeah,
you spin it like that. It was doing that. I'm like, well, that's weird. And all of a sudden, it like flings off. I'm behind him.
He broke the power line?
Yeah, and the power line falls right in front of me on the road. I'm the first car behind him.
Was it the bottom line?
I don't know
okay,
what line it was.
This is stuff that I learned like in the firefighting stuff is the very bottom line is usually the lowest, not usually, it's supposed to be the lowest voltage. So that's usually things like cable TV and that kind of stuff.
Oh.
That bottom line shouldn't kill you. Shouldn't. I'm going to say this because
I gotcha.
Always assume any line is a high voltage line and that it is hot. And don't even get anywhere near it because the arc will jump to you. But
I didn't see any arcing on this.
Okay, that's good.
It was just kind of hit and it was just laying there. It was huge, the whole thing.
Yeah, you never know. That's the bad thing about electricity is it's invisible and it will kill you before you know it. So just again saying it, the lowest line is the lowest voltage, and as you go to the top of a power pole, the ones at the very top are 20,000 volts plus.
Wow.
Yeah, they can be pretty high voltage.
Well, the guy did stop. I stopped, and there's a guy coming up behind me, kind of tooling. And I was like putting my hand out, like stop, whoa. And so I didn't want to get hit, and so he stopped, and then the concrete truck, like he knew something happened. Like,
so
he's like pulls over and he's just kind of stopped down the road, and then he hits his hazards, and then the other cars that are coming the other way, they're like, and they just went around it, and I'm like, okay, well they did, I did it, so I went around it.
Yeah, if you ever have like a power line, let's say you get in a car accident and the power line falls across your car or something like that, assume it is always hot. There's a couple things. One, stay in the vehicle. I know it sounds crazy, but you're protected as long as you don't get out.
From the rubber tires?
Yeah. Well, no, just in general, just don't touch anything metal and just stay still and just chill because they're going to come and they're going to, shut down the power. It's so cool. You ever watch like linemen do that? It's literally they take a fiberglass pole and go poop, and they just bump a breaker and it flips a switch like a light switch at your house.
Really?
Up and down. And so they'll do that, and then you can get out safely or whatever. Or if you ever get out, never step 1 foot down at a time. So if you're going to get out of a car, let's say you're there, stand on the edge of your car and jump like as far away from the car as possible. That way you're not completing the circuit. If you put 1 foot down on the ground, zap.
Wow.
Yeah, so so if you're in the car and there's a power line on it, if you're not already dead, you're probably safe. Just don't touch anything metal and chill, and call 911, and they will take care of you as quickly as possible. And now we know.
Or just drive on right by it. That's what I did. I do that. Hey, good morning. Well, because over the years, teenage kids have told you to like and subscribe, we don't have to say that anymore.
You know what to do.